Hello guys, today we are having another exciting video. Well, at least in my opinion, I hope this will be helpful to you. So today I will be comparing brand new Dolce & Gabbana Bluberry Nutri Tint and Prada Beauty Optimizing Skin Foundation. So technically these are two different products in terms of their consistency for the most part. I got a comment from you guys. Some of you would love to see how this one compares to the new Lisa Ulrich Seamless Skin Enhancing Tint. I don't have that one. If I do, I would gladly do a review on that one. But since at the moment these are my two favorite products, fairly new products as well, I would love to do comparison to see what is the difference, how they react to the day. Once again, I did use Prada foundation a lot. I've talked about it on my channel a lot. So in case you already have and love Prada foundation, and you potentially want to buy Dolce & Gabbana Skin Tint, this video is for you. Or vice versa, maybe you have this one and thinking about Prada Beauty. What about? We are going to go in depth today. One thing that I mentioned in my previous video is that we do have 30 milliliters, which is and also the price $52, which is kind of a reasonable price. But when you think about how much you're going to have apply more of this foundation, because it's a skin tint, so it's more liquidy and you're going to need more product. Maybe we are getting a little bit less for the reasonable price, because for the skin tint on face and body foundation, usually I would say 50 milliliters is optimal size. But I'll see for how long this will last me. If you're working with clients, this will go really fast. If you're using it on multiple clients, foundation is something that tends to go like really fast. Prada is a bit thicker, and we will see the difference in the undertone, in the texture and everything. Let me just show you the difference. So my skin tint is in shade 12N, made in Italy with a 12 months shelf life. My Prada is in MN45, which has also 12 months shelf life, made in France. Both have 30 milliliters. As you can see, Prada is a little bit thicker in consistency. So I would say that this skin tint gives you like really light, up to light medium coverage. It's not kind of a medium coverage, but when it comes to Prada, you can get a medium coverage. But let's just put it aside once next to each other and test both of the products. I will be using I love this brush so much. This is Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush. I'm raving about this brush at the moment. Oh, and one thing, and they do both oxidize. So like I mentioned multiple times, when it comes to foundations, obviously that includes skin tint as well, they do oxidize, and Dolce & Gabbana is oxidizing more than a Prada Beauty, but it's just a tiny bit when it comes to Prada. But this one almost like a half of the shade, I think. So keep that in mind if you are, for example, in a store testing it. Let me just say that when it comes to my skin tint, I did purchased skin tint that is almost 2 shades darker than I am right now. Obviously my face and my neck is way, it's a bit lighter than the rest of my body, but this will be way better once I am tanned, I'll say within a month. This one gives you radiance, and like I mentioned, you will need a lot of the product. So let's just spread. It's not a pump, so the dosage for this you made on your own. I also got a comment. I wanted to address that this skin tint is yellow and patchy. First of all, it's not patchy whatsoever. It's hard for it to even try to be patchy, even if you're having super dry, not exfoliated skin. When it comes to color, I would say that it's leaning towards yellow color. This is neutral shade, but it is leaning a little bit towards yellow. But this is not true yellow or orangey shade of a skin product, whether we talk about foundation or skin tint, you guys. It's really not. Like when you compare some of the other products that are truly yellow or orange, then you see the difference. But I get what you're saying. I can agree with the fact that it is leaning more towards the yellow undertone. And also I am usually red in my face, and I'm like 2 shades lighter at the moment, so it does look even more yellow on me than maybe when I will be a bit darker, when it will be better, suitable better for me, you know. But that this is patchy, I cannot agree with that whatsoever. Just telling you my experience. It's not that I'm defending this product. If I don't like something, I'll say that. That is just what has been my experience, you guys. But honestly, it is a bit tricky when you are lighter and applying like really sheer skin tint to not leave the patches because they're so visible. When they're matching your skin tone, that's fine, it's perfect. But for the most part, if you're using SPF, this product does not have SPF, therefore I have SPF underneath in my cream. But this is going to be the case for the most of you, and you will have to apply carefully this product in order to avoid all those your real skin undertone peeking through, and to match everything else that you have on your body, of course. Also, I will soak a little bit of the product onto my beauty blender if I do have any excess of the product, because I did use a lot of it. So you can see how red I am generally in my face, and I do love when my foundation gives me neutral undertone. And obviously, let me just finish and I'll show you the difference. What I wanted to say is how when you have swatch of the product, you obviously see certain color, but when you applied it, when you blend it, that is what matters. That's the ultimate goal. So it's not only what we see on a swatch, but also what is your undertone as well, and how this specific tone will react on your skin. Yeah, this could definitely be an issue. We thought how we expected even higher price for this product, but you guys, SkinTint 30 milliliters. I'll let you know how long this lasts me and how much I use that one. But I love the finish. I love how my skin looks. That's what I mentioned in my previous video as well. And also for the SkinTint, I have to say, it did great job of covering certain imperfections and also even my skin tone. Without, and this is with. Now for the Prada foundation, I will, and I can see the difference in application, of course. I will spread this one on this side of my face, and also, like I mentioned, this one oxidized as well. So at the moment, it's going to be a little bit lighter than this one. But in general, this shade is, I think I would say like a half a shade or shade lighter than the Dolce & Gabbana. So that I do not forget, I also did purchase Christian Louis Vuitton foundation. This is their fluid foundation, and well, the Mine foundation. This one is really light. I purchased this one in shade 15NW. But if you watched my video when I compared Prada with Christian Louis Vuitton, I did prefer this one over that one. Just different finish that they have. I prefer this one. And now one next to each other. I cannot wait because I haven't done this with my Prada and Dolce foundation, because I've been just had first impressions with the Dolce & Gabbana. I cannot wait to try and to see like in person next to each other these two products. Let me just soak a little bit of the excess of the product. I did apply a little bit less of this product in a sense that it is a bit thicker, so I need less amount of the product. But my bottle is almost empty, I think, and I will definitely repurchase this one. I forgot the price. Oh my god, I think it was over 60 something dollars. I will post that right here because honestly I forgot. Let's just wait a couple of minutes so that everything oxidizes, and I will be right back. Here's the final look. So I can see a little bit of a difference when it comes to finish, when it comes to color, so that this may be your reference if you're buying, because I purchased these online, and yes, it can be a little bit confusing to pick your shade based on those swatches, or just those promo kind of swatch samples. It's not easy job, honestly. It wasn't even for me, and I'm doing this as my job. So I'm relying on some other factors when I see the whole product range, and when I see the comparison one shade next to each other, and then somehow I can try to pick my perfect shade or whatever it is that I need. I will say that they both have similar finish. Skin tint and foundation. This is a tiny bit, not heavier, but thicker texture. They both feel lightweight. This tone is even more neutral than this one. So this one perfectly neutralizes my redness. So if you're having red texture on your skin, you would love this tone, but also Prada side, maybe even loving more, and it's blending even more beautifully at the moment than this side. So like I mentioned, this one will be better in a month or two for me, but at the moment, even though this is not even matching my skin tone at the moment, this is looking pretty natural and pretty beautiful. It's really neutral as well, but different undertone of neutral, if that makes sense. Just so that you can see for yourself. They both dried down. Honestly, I'm not sure. I love both of these, and it's at the moment, it's kind of hard to make a decision for me. In my previous review between these two, I immediately knew that this one is something I'm gravitating more towards too than the Christian Louboutin. I don't know, they're pretty close when I look both of them. I will finish the rest of my face and I will be right back with you guys. It's been not few, but many hours later. It's almost a nighttime, so I'm here for the check-in, for the final check-in for today when it comes to this foundations. When we talk about shade of the specific product that I've got, I do prefer Prada one. Maybe mainly because at the moment it suits me better than Dolce & Gabbana, but that can be just me. They do have pretty wide shade range when it comes to their products. I also realized, because I had to apply a little bit more of a skin tint to cover everything, how it started to collect right here on my neck. Everything else actually stayed pretty much great. Honestly, I'm loving both of these products, and there is a fine line between preferring one more than the other. Honestly, you guys, I am not sure. I'm honestly not sure. And I cannot believe how, even though this is foundation and this is skin tint, how close they are in almost everything. This one, it's gonna be hard to decide, and once again, I'm telling you, I'm having a hard time to decide this. What do you feel like? Is there anything that you prefer when it comes to this review, or have you tried any of these? Let me know in your comment section, your thoughts in the comment section down below. I would love to hear that from you. Also today, I also was testing the powders that I applied on top of this, which are, one side is New Hourglass Vanish Airbrushed Pressed Powder, and the other one is Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. And which one do I prefer, you'll see in my next video, which will be right here once it's uploaded. To conclude everything, I recommend both of these products. They both look stunning and beautiful. Maybe just because of the color story, I'm kind of a little bit leaning towards the Prada. Not sure. But I'm so happy to have both of these in my collection. I'll see you really soon in my next video. Thank you for hanging out with me, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.